Morning of October 7th. The world was shocked by the news of the horrific and brutal attacks on Israel by Hamas terrorists. The scale and precision of the attack was beyond everyone's imagination and thus came as a surprise even to the Israeli Defense Forces. The operation seems to have been meticulously planned and executed with extreme precision by the Hamas terrorists. The overall operation was divided into 5 parts. Part 1. Overwhelm. In the initial phase of the operation, at 6:30 in the morning, around 5,000 rockets were launched from Gaza into Israeli territory. The Israeli Iron Dome swung into action and blocked around 2/3 of the rockets launched at them. This attack was to quickly overwhelm the air defense system so that the next step could be executed with ease. Part 2. Secure. The next step was something completely unexpected. Hamas fighters breached into Israeli territory using hand gliders in order to rapidly secure the area surrounding the electronic wall that divides Gaza and Israel. Their mission was to enable Hamas commando units to go in and breach the wall without interference from elements of Israeli defense forces in the vicinity. This was a completely new technique used by Hamas, so it challenged the already overwhelmed Israeli air defense system. This system eventually failed to stop the hand gliders from breaching into Israel, and this part was also executed without any obstacles. Part 3. Enter. With the area surrounding the fence secured, Hamas then executed a coordinated entry into Israeli territory at multiple locations. The wall was breached with explosives and then widened using bulldozers to enable four-wheelers to cross the fence into Israeli territory. Hamas was now able to rapidly infiltrate deep into Israeli territory and execute their further operations. Part 4. Communication system. The next step was to ensure a breakdown of Israeli Defense Forces' communication system in the area. So, a Hamas commando unit moved ahead and attacked Israeli Army's headquarters located near Gaza and jammed their communication systems. This prevented IDF troops from relaying the message of the attack to other stations. Part 5. Hostages. The Hamas fighters who had infiltrated deep into Israeli territory in mass numbers started kidnapping Israeli hostages and taking them over into the Gaza Strip so that they could be used as a leverage in future negotiations. Response. The Israeli Defense Forces took many hours to effectively respond to the situation. Most elements were present in the northern side of Israel, and once communication was re-established, they got organized and started attacking Hamas positions within Israel. Israeli Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu declared this as an act of war and vowed a disproportionate response into Gaza for this attack. The Israeli Air Force then swung into action and started bombing targets in Gaza Strip. Israeli government has now called 360,000 reserves and is now preparing for a ground invasion into Gaza. Please subscribe for more updates on the situation in Israel and Gaza.